Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my foundation routine, which also includes my highlighting and contour routine and what I do on a more everyday basis when I'm going out. I don't wear makeup every single day. I wear makeup 4 to 3 times out of the week. This is kind of what I go for more on a weekend or I'm gonna be out all day kind of thing. It's a really intense highlight, which I am currently loving at the moment, and my contour routine, which is more like bronzing slash contouring because I don't really love to contour every day. But this is what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you please can excuse my hair because I didn't feel like doing it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then give me a thumbs up and share this video with anybody you would love to share it with. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hey guys, so first things first, I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face. And I don't like to moisturize with a cream based product. I like to moisturize with an oil, and I'm going to show you guys my 2 favorite oils to moisturize with. It has to be the Josie Maran 100% Pure Argan Oil or the Tarte Maracuja oil. These oils are my favorite oils to moisturize my face with before I do my makeup or apply any type of product onto my face. I have super dry skin, so I've come to realize that these really do give me the best moisturization that I need, and it lasts all day. So today I'm going to use the Tarte Maracuja oil because I'm running out of this baby and I really don't want to use it. So I just start off with like 2 to 3 drops on my fingers, 1, 2, and I just mostly put it around where I'm dry, which is right here on my eyebrows, right here on my nose, on my chin, and on my cheeks. I like to use on my face has to be the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. Mine is all beat up because I've had it for so long and I use it like every day. But it's my favorite thing to help my face, and there's a piece of hair on it. And it's my favorite thing to help my face look dewy. This works especially with blending. This works especially with mixing in with your foundation, because it'll make it lighter and it'll just make it way less thick. It'll make it like thin and easy to apply. But I already have a foundation that is kind of dewy, so I'm just going to put a little bit on before on the high points of my face. I'm just going to take about a pump or a half, and it's really liquidy, and I'm just going to put it where I want to focus the highlight. Usually where I like to put anything that's going to be dewy for under my foundation. And this primer is really nice because it like really smooths out your skin, and I wouldn't mind wearing this alone without any foundation, only because if I'm going to the beach or the pool, it'll still help me look super dewy and really glowy. My favorite foundation and the star of this look has to be the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy+Smooth foundation. This foundation has changed my game for dewy looks. I love this foundation. I totally recommend it. The only thing about this foundation that I found that it really does oxidize a lot. So if you're gonna get a skin tone, if you're gonna get your skin tone, get a shade less. Like get a shade lighter, because it can like really get dark after it starts to dry, and that's one thing that I've noticed, and that kind of sucks. But other than that, I love it. This foundation is for normal to dry skin. I don't really think anybody with oily skin would like this foundation because it would probably be a little bit too thick and just it'll make their skin look super oily, and it'll probably stand out with their pores or anything like that. So I really do recommend this foundation if you have dry skin. My favorite brush to apply this foundation is the Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush. Another brush that I love to apply this with, let me grab it, is this Sigma Flat Kabuki brush F80. The only difference between these brushes that I find is that this one will give me a more full coverage look because it's way denser, and then this one will give me less of a more thinner kind of foundation because it's not so thick and dense, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go with this one today because I don't really need all the coverage except for as you can tell, it's already really dewy, and you can just see how fresh and glowy I look so far, and I am in front of the natural sunlight, so this is what it looks like. For concealer, I'm going in with my Dream Lumi Brightening Concealer. This concealer is really light on me, but I only put a little bit, and I don't really like to conceal that much anyways underneath my eyes, because it doesn't really work out for me as much as I wish it did. Put some down the bridge of my nose, everywhere else that I'm going to highlight, kind of on my forehead and on my chin. To blend it out, I'll just go in and I'll dab it out with my fingers, because your fingers are warm, so they are definitely going to melt the concealer onto your face and give you the most natural looking coverage, and it'll help with the cakiness pretty much. So for highlighters, I usually like to go in with a little bit of a base for my highlights so that it has something to stick on, and my favorite cream highlighter has to be this Doll 10 illuminating highlighter in the color Champagne. I got this highlighter in an Ipsy bag like 5 months ago or so, and ever since then it has just been my go-to cream highlighter. It's really subtle and it's so easy. I just put it onto my fingers. If I can open it. Okay, it looks just like this, and it's already starting to hit pan, but I just go in with a little bit on my finger and I just put it on the high points of my cheeks, just kind of warming it up and putting it in there. I put it on my nose, and I'll put it on my other cheek. I just try to stick to where I know I'm going to end up throwing my highlighter on, so that it can just stick right onto there. You can just stop there if you wanted to, if you didn't want to go too far, but I am going to highlight as well. But first, while that sets, I'm going to go in and contour my face, and I'm going to be using the Contour Effects City Color Contour Palette. It looks just like this. It has a highlight, a bronzing shade, and a contour shade, but my favorite two shades are these two. I'm not going to use this highlighter today because it's a little whiter than what I want. This highlighter is good for really pale skin. It's really white, so it'll give you a really intense highlight, but that's not what I want. I want something a little bit more yellow toned or peachy toned. So I'm just going to go in with the bronzing shade and a teeny tiny bit of the contour shade. Dab it and just wipe any product away that I have to. I'm going to set right underneath my eyes using the Makeup Forever HD high definition powder. Duh. For that, I'm going to use a e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush, and I'm just gonna go right underneath my eyes just so it doesn't crease up right there, because that's not what I want. So I'm gonna go in and use a little bit of the contour shade, just a tiny bit, because this shade is very intense and it could make you look super muddy if you didn't use it correctly. So I just go in and I touch it a tiny bit, and you can see I barely put anything on it. I'm still gonna pat some of it off, and I'm just gonna go in and barely touch my skin just to warm or kind of intensify exactly where my contour is, which is going to be right there. And I'm going to do the same exact thing over here, barely touching it, just intensifying my contour. And I'm going to go in with the same brush that I used to set my under eye, and I'm just going to contour my nose. And I'm going to go in with the same brush I used before to bronze up and just kind of blend it out. So now that I have my contouring done and my face is set, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the final touch, which is highlighting. And I love to highlight. My two favorite highlighters are the Hard Candy Tiki, which you can find at Walmart for like $10. It's a beautiful highlighting shade. I broke the cap. It's a beautiful highlighting shade. It's a really golden color and it's really subtle as well, but it gives you the most beautiful inner glow. And my all-time favorite highlighter is the MAC Soft and Gentle, and this is my absolutely hands down best highlighter I have ever used, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going in with Soft and Gentle today. I'm using a e.l.f. blush brush just like this because it is the perfect size for my highlight, and I'm just going to pat some on my brush and pat some off, and I'm just going to dab on top of my cream highlight. I'll also put whatever is left on the brush, and I'll just highlight a little bit right here, not warm up, and a tiny bit on my chin. but not too much. And last but definitely not least, I'm going to set my face with some Fix Plus, and this really is going to make my highlight pop and stand out no matter what. It's going to make it look super wet and super dewy. So I'm just going to go in with a couple spritz of this. For my contour and highlighting / foundation routine for dry skin. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you take a little bit of tips from what I showed you today. Let's zoom you out a little bit. I hope you guys learned anything, and if you did, leave a comment down below and let me know what was most helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.